Alright, so it's going to be from Jayden's perspective, and he has two French Grand Batteries. Pretty solid. Got the reserve cav, got a unit of hussars here. He got Napoleon Bonaparte for his general. And then quickly go over his infantry. Not still here. What do we got? Got these grenadiers? No, these are lights. There we go. It's Valet Guard, grenadiers, normal infantry, normal named infantry, colonne d'attack, normal infantry, another colonne d'attack, normal infantry, and another light unit. And make that two more light units. That's a small but strong, very elite French force. I don't know the other players. I forgot, but it was on the loading screen. You'll know who's who by the end. And yeah, we have Saxony here, and all the way at the back is Confederation of the Rhine. Westphalia. Mm. Alright, quickly going over Saxony's army. Ulan Regiment, Prince Clements. Got another, oh no, not another, it's Chevaliers. Polish, I think, or von Poland's, probably Polish. Got the Saxon Guard Corps, which are very solid. His heavy cav. He has two small hussar regiments, and he has a 6-pound horse arty. Is that all what he has for arty? Yes, it seems so. Then he has 3 grenadier units at the back here. Actually, I think the Saxon Leap Grenadiers are his elites because they have 200 as opposed to the 210 men in the units. We have 4 units of lights. Got a special named line infantry. And then I think the rest is probably just going to be line infantry. Yeah, some of them special named. Yeah. He has Johann von Thielmann as his general. So yeah, that's 1 Lancer unit, 1 heavy cav, 1 Chevaliers, and 2 hussars. It's a really good mix of cav. You can easily scout with those hussars as well. Interesting setup. The map makes it so he can almost set up some arty straight away, which he is doing. So you can already shoot pretty much enfilade onto this player out here. It looks like it's maybe a France player, or maybe this is a France player. I'll see what the nations are. Maybe a Russia here or something. I don't know. Wait. No, that couldn't be a France player. It's got to be coalition. So it's probably Prussia, Russia, and something. Anyway, it's a Westphalia army. It looks like it is going entirely north. I think they want to kind of come through the forest from the top and then strike downwards. Let me see what position they have if they went from the south here. So not good ground for arty. They do have this one road they can kind of march down into the back of Russia here. But yeah, let's have a look at their army real quick. They have 7-inch howitzer, 6-pound artillery, going over cav, 2 hussars, a cuirassier, which is his heavy cav, another cuirassier, which is solid. His general is Jean Andoch Juno. Fucking, I hate these names. Quickly going over his infantry. So light, yep, 4 lights. Got the 1st Leichten Infantry Battalion, Zweite. Cool. So, there's just a bunch of line. Achte, Neunte, Vierte, Zweite. Cool. Then more line infantry. Grenadiers, and probably 2 elites. Yep. Fusilier Guard Battalion and Guard Grenadier Battalion for his elites. So again, every army is very solid, good sizes, nice and healthy. So we have Russia, we have Prussia, and we have Sweden. And they both start off hitting each other pretty hard here. There's a 10 men in that squad. Nothing else but to say. Yeah, only 10 in that squad there. He's receiving a couple punches. Oh, it skips off the hill here. I think he's going to move his Grand Battery probably even harsher up in the direction. Got on for lead there. So yeah, guns blazing off to start here. Looks like the Saxon player's got to march straight down the road. Get a hard push on them. Westphalia is going to do a slow march all the way to the top of the hill and then probably punch downwards. Probably past this river line here. And there were a couple Russian lancers already sneaking through.
Is under attack.
Trying to take out the hussars so they can stop scouting. But the reserve crews here will easily be able to just punch them in the back and probably save the hussars there from the inspiration bonus as well. They got Napoleon Bonaparte victory inspiration. And the lancers failed to get rid of those hussars there. And it looks like the Cav has already lost a couple men here. From these harsh French Grand batteries going through. Yeah, now these, they're really getting softened up heaps. It looks like Sweden's going to go hard on the flank up here. Meanwhile, we don't see anything from Prussia yet, besides a couple Prussian reserve batteries. Also hitting Jayden. They're hitting hard. Yeah, he's already lost almost 40 men in that squad. There's 3 men in that squad. But yeah, he's just going to have to take advantage of the hill back here. And quickly going over the generals for each player. We have Magnus. Fucking what? Hold on a minute. Magnus Bjornstjerne. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Or who that is. We had Gerhard with Scharnhorst, OG. And we got Peter Bagratsin for the Ruskies. I don't know what the Ruskies are doing. Probably maybe marching downwards, but we'll see. But yeah, he's going to use his hussars to scout the Westphalian player. This is going to be a difficult hill. It's a bit risky shooting through the back of the Swedish here, but if he just focuses on there, I think he'll be right. And also, the Swedish player could kind of sit his men a little bit backwards, but yeah, he's already getting clipped fucking hard with his reserves here. All his grenadiers getting softened up. Not great, I'd say. Looking at the Cav, so there's hussars, there's 2 dragoon units. I think the reserve Cav will still be able to defeat them all. He doesn't really have to scout anymore, and they're both on the map edge now, just to prevent each other from flanking. Saxony is still speeding down to the point here, the farmhouse, and then he's spreading out. Looks like he's bringing up a horse arty that is unprotected by any Cav, which is unfortunate because some Prussian Cav could come through here or something like that. And we got the reserve Cav going in for the kill now. Probably wanting to take out the general, but yeah, I think it knows it can take out the hussars real easy, and the dragoons will deal some damage to the reserve Cav, but not enough. If they get around on the flank, maybe they can deal extra morale damage, but yeah, you can already see they're shaky even with the general nearby. And the Saxons have just caught that house there. And we're able to see more of the Prussians. I'll check them out in a second now. So squaring up, protect his flank from maybe the hussars trying to punch in on the side there. Probably popped a rally because these are now healthy, but look, both around 50 men. That's still around 150 men. Not great. And there is some Cav engagement going on here. There's some hussars versus, lancers versus Russian Cossacks. Nicely dealt with. Oh, and cuirassiers come through along with 2 more cuirassiers. Oh god. But he does also have 2 cuirassiers to respond with that. So he's going to lose his hussar regiment. I think he might have lost something else there. I missed out on that. But yeah, the Russians are definitely scouting up here. They'll probably be able to see most of the army now. Unit. Oh, it's not spotted at the moment. It's covered in forest. That's alright. Yeah, this combat's still going on. These dragoons are just about to break. Hey, so, oh my god, Westphalia Gets his hussars all the way around the back and punches into back of the backers there. Big Owie. Wins that engagement, does lose half his cuirassiers, but I'm pretty sure Sweden has no cav left by the seams of it. He's got this gun right up front. That's going to punch hard. Yelp. Yep, punching huge fucking holes in there. Beautifully done. Nice job from Saxony there. Prussia's up and ready. Got one big straight line. Got Saxony sneaking around, just scouting. Looks like there's some guard calls there. Russia, judging by the general, seems to be also marching up to the forest. Probably worried that Westphalia will get to the back of Sweden in time and then they can crush in with the French together. But you can see where... oh my fucking god. You can see where Jayden's focus firing right now. And just all the dead bodies. All the skid marks too. He already has one chevron on his Grand Battery, which is absolutely nuts. He's setting up the other Grand Battery here, probably being able to shoot down this way. Got the line infantry engaging in the forest here on the hill. And I think Saxony wasn't paying attention and lost his hussars, but they might come back. There's 30 men in them still. A good chance they come back. Probably also, if they come back, sneak it around, but it looks like Prussia's definitely sending... yeah, quickly running them there. Ooh, because, yeah, it could happen. So, good job by the Prussian player, responding in time. Prussia's circling Saxony in. That's good. Saxony just has to spread out a bunch, I reckon. So looking at Jayden's maneuvers, he's definitely focusing on the hill. He wants that hill advantage. He knows Saxony can protect his flank here. He knows Prussia's not going to push too hard. I think they all want to focus on Sweden right now. Because again, from the very get-go, he's been dealing heaps of damage to him. Just look at those bodies. Nice. Seems like the cav engagements didn't really go anywhere besides just that Hussar and Lancer unit, the Cossacks. Got the reserve cav protecting. Does he still have his... he does have his Hussars. He could definitely start scouting what the Russians are doing. Maybe it depends what the Westphalians have left. No, he only has his... he don't want to scout with the heavy cav. Too slow, too risky. I don't know which unit has advantage right now. But yeah, they're not really shooting each other too much. They're kind of both on either side of the hill here. Where are these aiming? It looks like it's just a bit of counter battery to begin with. Jayden could start focusing that direction. This easily could get the units that are trying to kind of hide behind the houses here. And this, yeah, Saxon cannon is doing damage to these guys here. Nice work. It looks like some line engagements are about to start happening. It's all the way on the map edge now too. So they are kind of surrounded. Russia could have been helping punch and corner these guys, but I think they're going to fight for themselves. Waiting on Westphalia. I got a kind of feeling that Westphalia and Russia are kind of going to meet here and have to do some sort of 1v1. Perhaps. We'll see how it goes. And yeah. Depending... oh no, he can't see this, but Sweden is already pulling back by the seams of it. And as they do that, as they reposition, Jayden's going to move forward and try to get to the proper height advantage there. That's it done, and yeah, here we go. Scouting with the Hussars, with the Grenadiers there. Russian general is moving along that river here. Creek, whatever you want to call it. Coming from the mountains. We see a Russian Grand Battery come through with some Jaegers to put up the stakes for it. Got a major line battle going on this flank. Curious to see how it goes, because it's similar sized troops. He's already got his elites on the front line, wow. But he also has grenadiers there. Oh, and his elites. So everyone's fully engaged on the side. He should definitely put his cav a little bit back, maybe into the forest here, even that little ditch here. just to protect it from overshooting. But the Hussars and the Chevalier Goods kind of just waiting there, probably for a big old charge. He's definitely moving more men to protect that flank. Yeah, and France is moving forward slowly. That's a little bit of town fighting-ish. Seems like the Swedish have got that building back. Skirmishers have staked up here along the road. It looks like Russia's going to prioritize putting his Grand Battery here, just basically shoot right down the road, and then I think he's going to ask his Prussian player to move back a little bit so he can start shooting enfilade onto the Saxons there. And Saxony is already preemptively moving back behind the tree line, which is very smart. He's probably spotted that Grand Battery. So well done by that player. Swedish 12-pounders, still there. Still both guns operational. Great, and got Russian Cuirassiers up against the Westphalian Cuirassiers, and I think... Oh, no way. Jayden's going to go for a sneaky general attack, perhaps? Yep, going to go right for the general to... Oh. And then we also have more Russian Cuirassiers coming through to try to take out the reserve cav. But he's actually going to engage there. He was going to try and get around that flank, but this is really good here, getting those Hussars in right against the general. So that pushes away the morale. The cannonballs firing up here? What's going on? Watch out for that friendly fire. And yeah, the Russian, I think the general's too far away to support with morale, and both those cuirassier units just got crushed. Oh, and good hit there. Which guns? I think that was the Prussians. Yep. The Prussian reserve cav is getting some lucky hits there. A lot of it would be hitting the trees, but they're still getting through. They clipped that big reserve cav unit there. And it looks like the Russians have lost pretty much all their cav now. So the Imperial team is at a huge advantage here. Oh, wow. So after going for the general, I don't know if he took it out or not. He may have.
Our men are running.
But he went straight for this the 12-pounders. So he got one unit off the guns, but they still stay. And the other unit just lost a gun, I think, just then. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So really good use of his Hussars there. Great value. And yeah, the Westphalians are going to come in punching really fucking hard into the Swedish flank. Sweden is very overstretched right now. Full engagement right now on this side. What's that Russian Grand Battery? Must be a howitzer here, back here or something. Six-pounder is, I think, just punching into these units. Oh yeah, here we go. Jayden's refocusing on these units here, which is great. It's also overshooting a little bit there. He's re-maneuvering his Grand Battery right now. The Russians. And looks like Westphalia is slowly losing. Even though it says at an advantage, he is slowly losing this engagement here. So he's decided to go in for a melee on the flank. Probably knowing that Saxony might have a better chance in melee than Prussia. And a bit earlier there with the Cuirassiers, I mean his garde du corps, really doesn't want to lose it, but he's just punching those squares pretty hard. It's going to be hard to break those squares, but he's definitely going to quickly chuck in his men. Hopefully don't shoot the back of your horses, don't shoot the back of your horses. Oh mate. Must be more micro to deal with here or something, I don't know. Saxony really needs to pay attention. Looks like there's a small defense force from the Swedish there to try and protect their ass. Probably the Russians are still marching uphill, but come on, you can't lose your really good heavy cav like that. Oh man, what are you doing? He's probably forgotten. Good attempt there, but I think he ended up... I don't know if he... I think he thought that... Oh no. So he did square against that cav. No, it's just silly. A bit silly all around. Where's his general at as well? Oh, okay, his general's in the center, that's good. Yeah, we see some Russians. Are the Russians just kind of waiting there, or I really don't know. And the thing, by the looks of it, I don't think you can maneuver units through here, so it's kind of cut off. But yeah, Westphalia can easily start, yeah, by the looks of it, he's going to start piling on men to crush that flank. France has his flank secure, he's still got his reserve cav, half strength. Grand batteries, ooh, he's lost 2 guns here. But this one still has full power. So yeah, with the combination of crisscross firing from this little six pounder here, this Swedish flank here can easily get crumbled. And I think when the times are right, they probably want to march through here and fully encircle the Swedish player. Prussia will just still be stuck there. Saxony looks like it's holding its position here. It's got its nice thin lines and plenty of reserves, which is really good. Because the Prussian player could easily stretch out his lines, but I think he knows the risk of stretching out his lines means if they're going for a melee, they'll probably lose quicker because there isn't enough men. So that's why he's kind of going with really, really thick ranks here, like 5 deep, 6 deep, maybe even. Yeah. But firepower-wise, he could easily stretch them thinner and outshoot them. So Saxony's playing it nice and resourcefully. I don't see Russia yet. Oh, they're coming. They're coming, but he has that flank secure, and by the looks of it, I think they both know that this area here is not crossable. So if Russia does try to kind of punch around, he already has a little defensive flank there. And Sweden is not looking good. Downhill advantage. Even though they're both fighting in the forest, there is downhill, so they do have the advantage. Not downhill advantage, disadvantage, but they have the uphill advantage. It's fucking awesome. Let me quickly get a sneaky little screenshot here. Yeah, looks alright. Anyways, see that it's a 3v3, but all of it's concentrated just on this little part of the map. Kind of didn't realize that there's still so much map here left. Jesus. The Russians could perhaps march all the way around here, hopefully without being spotted, and then come through the back. But yeah, it's definitely begun now. I don't think Prussia's going to try and pressure anything there, so it can kind of leave Saxony to themselves, and Westphalia and France can just focus together on this massive melee here. And looks like the Swedish are just crumbling on impact. He's doing it before the Russians get up to kind of put up any sort of fighting chance, which will basically force the Russians to reassess what they want to do now. I think Russia was a bit slow here. I don't know if it was taking ages to get his troops up, but I think he was being a bit too passive. He was probably expecting Westphalia to be pushing him more. Yeah, so Russia's brought over his general because probably I think the Swedish general has run away. He's definitely probably popping inspires and rallies right now on the Swedish troops to try and make them hold as long as they can. But I think Sweden knows this is it. It's probably going to be it. Ooh, looks like he wants to punch those squares with his cannons. Getting close. Yeah, Saxony's still shooting the same spot. Just look at all those dead bodies here just from the cannons. All these men being thrown away. Hey, this is a interesting turn of events. Huh. It looks like it's going in Saxony's favor here, which is... I don't know, Saxony's a new nation for me. I don't know if they're like a shooting nation, melee nation, whatever. But it looks like they can easily hold themselves against Prussia there. So Westphalia's bringing through his cuirassiers, get that flanking damage. This is cheating. This is blatant cheating right here from the Swedish player. Can't square around artillery, but he's probably just going to shoot himself in the back, which is a bit dumb. And Westphalia is still super healthy. Cuirassiers are coming through, punching those units of Russians that were unprepared for a square. And it's just kind of a one-way street for the Westphalians now. He also has a completely fresh heavy cav back there, which is crazy. Oh, Russia's brought up his guns here. And I really, really hope he doesn't shoot himself in the back. He's probably going to be targeting kind of this cluster here. We'll see. Nope, he's going to decide to shoot himself in the back. I know he wants to shoot the heavy cav, but it's just going to make his units rack quicker if he gets shot in the back like that. Alright, Cuirassier is going to punch to the side here, break that Russian Poltova musket unit. But I think what he could do is disengage it from there and just go right for the guns, because I don't know if there's anything protecting it really. Prussia is making thin reserves. He should be thickening up those reserves because there's no guns that can kind of touch him too much really. Without the risk of shooting the back of the Saxons, that is. Because if you have thin reserve, they're just going to get shot up quicker. But yeah, these were fresh reserves. I think they're probably standing back here or something like that. He's got his general nicely protected though. So yeah, it's still just in kind of a nice little standoff here. And it looks like the Swedish are breaking now here. Probably from all that cannon fire. And probably because their flank's getting broken. This is a bit annoying though. This square around the Arty. I must kind of bugger them a little bit. But yeah, it's kind of just a one-way street for Westphalia here. Oh yeah. Russians just are ruthless. They don't give a shit about shooting their own men. And it looks like they're pushing men around. Ooh, he has to watch out for his howitzer quickly. Get that in a better spot, more protected. France could be, yeah, Jayden could be, yeah, he's doing it now. He's moving his men down to this flank to help kind of punch out the rest. But there is probably still a lot of Russians left. We just don't see all of them right now. And they're kind of just getting picked off one by one. Even this relatively fresh combined grenadier unit. Wow, I can't believe I said a unit break with so many men still left. With that charge in the rear there from the Cuirassiers. These units here getting picked off and surrounded. He's going to probably stretch out his units here, run back his thing there. So I think the Russians want to run in and charge down this howitzer, but they have the risk of getting hit by the Cuirassiers, which is good. I just think he should... Okay, he's moving more men up. Westphalia's moving more men up to protect that flank, which is good. They're going to surround this. Watch out for the friendly fire. Moving, still shooting himself there in the back. A bunch. Which is not great. Oh, I missed out here. So Cuirassier Reserve, I think they were going for... I think they did take out the Russian Arty. Yeah, it's deserting, it's completely broken. But it looks like Sweden chucked in some did they chuck in hussars and something else maybe? Some heavy cav perhaps? I missed out on that. Wow, he's getting really good use out of this Cuirassier unit though, Westphalia. General's in a bit of a predicament. I think he's running them around just to protect him. Yeah, Russia's now pinned up against the river edge there. Like, they do have the slight height advantage now. But that doesn't bother Westphalia because he can just kind of march down into the open. I think it's all about kind of attacking that trajectory. So yeah, a bit of friendly fire going on, probably distracted, probably trying to focus on the Russians here. Sweden is just holding out, he's just kind of said bugger it and squared everything, which is fair enough. It looks like there's a column marching right towards his guns. Saxon, he does not see that right now. Oh, he's gonna get canister off. Holy fuck, not even canister. A round shot. Oh my fucking god. Holy fuck. Holy fucking shit. I'm glad I caught that on camera. Jesus Christ, I was expecting canister, but not round shot does it too well. Fucking hell. That was a really good charge by the Prussians, but the worst timing I've ever seen. He had perfect column formation to protect against canister as well. But yeah, round shot seems to do the trick there. I almost feel like that could have been an accident from the Saxons. He would have just tried and then been like, oh fuck, I can't switch to canister in time, bugger it, or just shoot the round shot. So yeah, that artie's now gone. The Russians are coming around, but it looks like... Is Westphalia going to try and do a sneaky punch in the ass? Maybe, maybe not. He had an infantry unit out here just to kind of scout in case there was something. But yeah. Still got his cuirassiers with 25 men, 4 chevrons. I don't think those reserve cuirassiers are coming back, no. Still got the 4 guns operational here. I don't know what he did with the other ones. Is he maneuvering them somewhere else, perhaps? Because there are only 2 guns left, and I think it had its limbers still. We'll see. Got Prussian reserve grand battery back there. 2 Prussian reserve batteries. Not grand batteries, but just reserve batteries. I really think it looks like could probably move it up to the front lines. That will help him majorly if you could move it here. But Saxon's already moved it around here, so he's just going to get off canister now. But fuck, that was nasty. It's the nastiest shit I've seen. That was like 15 men deep, those cannonballs hit. Alright. Russia's making good use of the hill here. I think their shooting's not too good. But what they do have the advantage of is their men are really, really healthy. And they could easily start punching into Westphalia. But again, Westphalia, for the most part, is still relatively healthy. Then he had to charge it a little bit, and it's all kind of won really quickly. I really don't know what's happening here. Just charge the square, man. Come on, Jayden. This is ridiculous. This is fucking... They can literally poke each other with the bayonet. Yeah, here we go. Thank goodness. Prussia had this guard to cause. Could be helping out maybe Russia if Russia wants to go in for a charge and kind of ram into the back. He's got his 6-pounder here, 6-pound foot artillery. What's happened to his... howitzer? Don't know. So yeah, after that engagement, Saxony has very small units, but it's still won, because Prussia seems to be dipping right now. Probably realizing, well, Sweden's gone. There's a giant, relatively fresh French force coming this way. You can probably spot it from this farmhouse here. And it looks like they're completely separated from Russia, so France is going to focus entirely with Saxony against Prussia here. Holy shit, he's quick marching them as well. Oh, no, it's quick marching them into line. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. It looks like Westphalia's probably want to go in for a melee here. Right into the elites to take him out first. Yeah, the elites are there on the flank here. Take him out first, remove the inspire bonus that they got. And then probably focusing on the flank, that flank there, kind of crumble Russia a bit. And yeah, this must be pissing off Russia a lot. The fact that he has no cav left and there's just this fresh cav unit right here. Looking like he wants to shoot it real quick, but he's going to get shot in the ass while doing that, so that's fair enough. Yeah. Okay, so Russia is moving forward on that flank. If they do want to go in for a melee, they know that this unit right here can run into the back of them. Yeah. France is avoiding going out in the open here and is going to use this town to kind of cover himself from this Russian Grand Battery. You can see where it's shooting. He knows where it is. He knows this will protect it. There's plenty of layers of buildings there. Saxony still has his reserves nice and thick. They're a bit chewed up. Well, not too bad. France, oh my god, absolutely fresh quality attack at the front lines. Prussia's still doing it nice and thick. Getting a bit thin on that end. Got his general here. General's still healthy, probably still has a bunch of rallied and spies left to hold out. So there's one battery left here. I don't know what's happened here. It's a bit of a glitch. Oh, he's actually just maneuvering one single gun. And it looks like the other gun just got shot out completely. I mean, the other Grand Battery. I can't really tell. Maybe maybe a cav charge something. Oh, so he's lost that unit, that relatively fresh unit of 8th Line Infantry. But he's finally sent in those cuirassiers which are going to crack this unit of musketeers. Russian general is fucking pissing his pants. He's like, oh fuck, that just broke. And now he can quickly go straight for the general. And yeah, Westphalia is doing what I said before. Going right in for the elites first, right in from that flank, and then going to work his way up. It seems like Russia has a really small army. I don't know, it's only me probably. Maybe because there already was a third of his army kind of here that kind of got picked off bit by bit. This is probably all what's left now. So it's not looking too good for the coalition right now. Stretch out a little bit, get more firepower out of that. I think they're both very weary about their flanks here, so they're not really engaging too much. I'm pretty sure he could be doing canister right now, but they might be just out of range. It's just that little bit too far back. Okay, here come the Chevaliers. Gotta clean up this Prussian 12 pounder now. Auf Wiedersehen. Nice lag. Those cuirassiers, 85 left. 84 to be exact. Alright, Grenadiers have squared up. Plenty of troops ready to go. He's going to do it nice bit by bit. He's going to shoot them up as much as possible, as much as he needs. Probably wants to run his cav around to that flank, because I think if the Russians spot a weakness here, they will go in for a charge and they probably will get the W on it. But I think they're more worried about surviving than actually dealing damage right now. Ouch, I saw that. And that's, yeah, he's targeting his elites. That's smart. Always kind of have like a mental list of prioritizing certain targets with your artillery. You want to kind of go for cav, then like elites, then like fat chunky reserves, and then you can do counter battery if you want to. I'm not a fan of it too much because cannons, after all, are designed to kill men, not other cannons, but it's a video game, so do what you want. Fighting for the house begins. France definitely has a huge advantage. And now that that artillery is gone, France is marching his troops around. He's also getting... Ooh, it looks like, yeah, Westphalia is going to get his artillery here out in the open, because then it can, as the Prussians move back, it'll just get straight enfilade on them, which is fucking nasty. Ooh, but there still is this gun here from the Prussians, which can get some nasty hits in, and it already is. But France is like, I got enough men. They can absorb it. This house is gonna go relatively soon. How many? Oh my god, fucking 600 men are crammed into here right now. That's ridiculous. Does not matter. And who has cav left? Does Saxony have cav left? Whoever has cav left should probably go for that 12 pounder reserve right there. So the cuirassiers are still safe. Westphalia is really slowly working on that flank there. He's got rid of another unit of elites. But yeah, I think he's just kind of waiting it out, whittling them down as much as he can. Because the less men he has to deal with in melee, the better. Because it's the Russians. And they're a melee nation. Aha, here we go. So it's just kind of hammer and anvil right now on this flank. Nothing Russia can really do right now. I really thought they could have gone for a melee on this side. But, no. Oh, pardon me, I was holding that one off for a while. Sweden. 59 dudes here. Kind of sad. Oh, and the Prussians. Yeah, he's gonna lose that now. Holy shit, what the fuck's happened here? Holy shit. Why are the Saxons so red? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening with this massive chain route right now? What have I just missed? Did he get capped through the back? What happened? That's a major chain route right now. France is saving him on that side, but fucking A. Did his general run away and then all his men were way too depleted to kind of hold out? Even still, the Prussians are fucking relatively depleted. I was not expecting that at all. I think Prussia must have just saw an opportunity and been like, oh well, one unit starts breaking, I probably get them all to break. That's the most fucking units I've seen breaking at once. And it looked like a Russian general just got killed by the Crusaders. So probably it was a response to this melee up here. He was like, oh, let's get them on edge. Holy fuck, Saxony just lost like over half its army or more. That's nuts. Holy fuck, well done Russia. I mean Prussia. Well done Prussia. Look at that. Oh, I forgot to make the mini-map bigger, my bad. Whatever. Fuck, the Prussians just did it. Scharnhorst is going to run around now. I'm probably waiting ages to take out that that cannon from the Saxons. Okay, slowly getting some units back, but fuck, dude. Prussia looks like it's just getting rid of every last unit here. Ooh, Scharnhorst's going to go for that Grand Battery unit. I don't know. Oh, and you know what it could have been as well? I bet they wanted to just kind of charge that direction because they knew that this gun was like up and operational and there was men here and whatever. There's still a Grand Battery, I think, over here. Oh, you know what this is the Saxon Cav, the Chevaliers, and I think they got canistered when trying to take out the Cav. They probably tried to bounce from unit to unit. Anyways, the Russians are gone. Except for that combined Grenadier Battalion. But Westphalia says, fuck it, we're out of here. Gotta save our bros. France, I mean, Jayden still has enough men. But yeah, this is a sad, sad column of losers right now. Fucking A. But again, if you look at the sides of the units, they're all like under 50% or more. You got it's the Light Grenadiers, favorite units. They're really good in Confederation of the Rhine as well. And now Prussia rotates 90 degrees and tries to face what's left. Saxony literally has that one unit left and that's it. That's fucking ridiculous. Where's Scharnhorst? He's back here. Hey, looks like some counter battery perhaps? Oh, fucking lucky really lucky save, I guess. He only lost 2 men just then. He could have taken out the limbers really easy. Yeah, but France is going to push in now and get rid of that cannon, deal with it so he doesn't get shot in the arse here, enfilade. I don't think the Prussians are going to be able to hold out, so he's kind of just going to buy time. I think that unit just broke by itself. Yeah, nothing touched it, it just broke. Unfortunate. Westphalia, still with the biggest army left in the game, by the looks of it. Can finally leave the forest. He's been stuck in the forest all game. And finally stretch his legs out in the open. France is already gonna... Yeah, France is probably gonna be able to shoot this. He definitely has fucking... Yeah, you can see how healthy his armies are. And he's been doing it perfectly with getting them 3 ranks deep. Really nicely played, but really well played by Prussia. I was not expecting that turnaround at all. What is this little bastard that came back? Huh. They'll go with time. Oh, these are getting canistered. Yeah, owie. That 12-pounder canister will sting hard from those 3 12-pounders. Make a fucking thin line here from Prussia to just outshoot them, which is, I guess, fair enough. And yeah, as the first volleys go, Prussians are already getting a bit weak. No fucking way. So I think there was some sort of guard to corps action that he was doing. These have max chevrons, I think. It's like 8 or whatever. The star is like 5 and then it's 3 more. Yep. And probably he'll just manage to sneak some cav around. Maybe he charged his cav into the cannons and then went around from there into the back of the Saxons, and then that kind of just chain routed them, like, majorly, dude. Like, oh my fucking god, dude. No. Yeah, Prussia's not going to be able to hold out the firefight now. Even though they can kind of match him in length, in strength. Nah. And... Ooh. Yeah, he's relentless. These are the sneakiest fucking Prussian guards ever. Look at that.
Our men are running.
No fucking chance. No way. That's retarded. I'm sorry. Absolutely ridiculous. Still gonna try here. Probably just walk and charge into it if you can. Just got a chevron. Probably from shooting into the back. Oh, I shooting at the general too. Naughty boy. But yeah, it's gone for that enfilade, that sweet enfilade right here. Heavy cav seems to be a bit broke from this battle. But it's just people using it really, really well, I guess. No way, Prussia is just all out right now. Does not give a fuck that he's losing the main fight. He's going to try and break the flank of the French as much as he can. He's not going to be able to hold out for 15 more minutes unless he starts running away, but that's fine. I think he knows it is what it is. Just going to hold out for as long as he can. Do what he can. I mean, not hold out for as long as he can, but just punch him as hard as possible. 85. Probably is losing this firefight here. Oh, unit has advantage now. And they broke. Okay. But still, hit hard though. Probably gonna have to turn these cannons already. Oh, you know what it was as well? It's probably the cannon that had dealt that morale damage. Broken the front line. It looks like that backfired here because the heavy cav came around. Those guard to corps are gone now. Nothing to worry about, and it's going to be a quick clean-up job now. Still, this fucking fucking Russian unit back here. That's hilarious. Just quickly go over the battlefield. See where the death lines are at. Yeah, there's a heap of engagement Yeah, there was heaps of engagement over here, yeah. Bloody hell. And then there was that big initial charge, combined charge from Westphalia and France. Then some
Our men are
Ruskies, I
running,
think.
sir.
So yeah, some dead Russians right here. Fucking, that was a big melee. Lost that unit there, probably canister again. Yeah, looks like it. It's gonna be fucking difficult to deal with that. You're gonna have to throw bodies onto it, which Westphalia is like, yeah, I got that, mate, don't worry. You just clean up the rest of Prussia. Yeah, and with that heavy cav, you can just kind of walk around the back and scare them away. Prussians like, I don't want to fight them, I don't want to square up because they're eaten. I'm just gonna run to save myself. General-wise, I think Saxony probably lost their general. Westphalia still has their general, and same with France. I don't know when the the Prussian general ran. And we know that the Swedish general probably ran it as well, and the Russian general got killed over here somewhere. In the rear, right here somewhere. It's probably where he's lying. Really, really cool battle. Love the map actually. I wanna host a battle on this map now. Leads for some really interesting scenarios. Even though it's a 3v3, I'm curious to see what a 4v4 that spawn points look like. Probably make it a bit more even. Yeah. Here comes Crusaders coming through the back. Prussia's final stand. I just want to see some canister action too right now.
Sir!
At like 4 frames a second. Fucking Christ almighty. Oh, sorry about the smoke. Oh, whoa, that fucking took out a heap of them. And they're gonna shit their pants probably. But it's hard for him to kind of spread his fire amongst so many units. So yeah, that Prussian Grand Battery did a good job. It was a bit of a shitty position because it shoots right into the forest, but I guess you couldn't really put it anywhere else. Yeah, that's going there. I'll just fast forward it now. I really like the battle lines over here. Kind of very clear back and forth little engagement. And then it turned flank from the French and the Prussians. So yeah. Well played, everyone. Whoa, a really even-sized battle too. I reckon that was probably like only like a few hundred difference on either side. So yeah, we had Baked Potato or Hydra Bear as Westphalia. We had Ozark as Saxony. We have Jayden as France. That was where the replay was sent in from. Nice kills. We've got Hesse as Prussia. Really well played. Really like that turnaround he did against Saxony there. Then we have Ryan. Yeah, I think it's Ryan as Russia. And Danny T. Ah. I mean, well, Danny the boy. Actually, I don't know who that is. Danny the boy as Sweden. Going over unit stats here. Cunt. What the fuck? Almost 1,000 kills with his reserve cav. Second highest, or third highest fucking experience with chevrons. What the fuck? So yeah, really good kills with his grenadiers here. There. Grand Battery did really good. And the other Grand Battery did not so good. I don't know what happened to it. But what the fuck? Probably there was like a kind of route that the Russians were retreating and the heavy cav was maybe just killing them all, or just I don't fucking know where you got all these kills. Maybe all the way here or something. That's fucking ridiculous. Probably a lot of retreating units. But yeah, really well played by everyone. Really epic battle, and hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.